Okay, so we're off on another journey. We're gonna go do a little bit of prospecting, and I'm gonna try out my quadcopter for the first time outdoors, my Breeze that I bought months ago. I'm all set up for a 2-day camp out. I had to change direction. 2 hours ago, I was getting ready to hop in the Jeep and take off, and I had a major downpour of rain. So we might get a little rain before I get my tent set up, but I decided I don't care. I'm gonna go for it. If you can see, lots of rain clouds out today, but you know what? Dirty windshield too, but I'm gonna attempt it. People are asking for me to do a video on my YouTube channel. I haven't done one in a while, and I'm going to try to put something together this weekend. I brought all my camera gear and my quadcopter, one of my quadcopters that I haven't flown yet, outside. Well, here we go. I had to get this. This is a little something I saw on the journey towards my destination. My destination is over in them hills over there. Matter of fact, directly straight in front of me, over that one hill, where you see that big bluff in the background, I'm going to be just below that, in between that little knoll on the right and that bluff on the dead center. Yeah, I wanted to show you this. This is spring in the desert. Pretty amazing. What do you think of that? Beautiful flowers. And this, we're talking Arizona desert. As you can see, we're definitely in the rocks. But yeah, that's pretty nice bloom there we got going. And look at the stickers on it. Everything in Arizona's got stickers. Check this out over here on this side. I mean, flowers are everywhere. Can't beat it. Just can't beat it. Look at this green belt. Thought I'd go ahead and put this up. You see the flowers blooming over there. But yeah, I'm in the creek bed area right here. This is my first creek crossing. Just thought I'd go ahead and get this on video. Yeah, this is where I have to cross the creek for the first time. I don't have to cross the creek after this, but this just shows you the creek itself. Pretty nice crossing, actually. I got a concrete thing here. Last year, or a couple of years ago, this thing was flooded out. Look at this. See, there is water in Arizona. You just got to go to the right places, that's all. Heck, if you look up there, you can see a little stream coming off the side. Probably all the runoff from that side of the hill over there. But I've got one little knoll to go over, and I'll be at my campsite. And I'll go ahead and fire up the camera when that happens. But yeah, this is a pretty cool little spot. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and shut down until I get to my campground. Okay, so I made it to my campsite. This is where I'm going to be camping out. There's that big bluff I was telling you about earlier. You can actually see the road up there that goes up past it. This is Bloody Basin Road up there. You can go all the way to Phoenix, I think, on that road. But yeah, this is where I'm going to park it for the weekend, or for the 2 days or whatever I stay here. Right here next to this big ash tree. Got a nice big fire pit somebody already put together. Although I'm not going to use that one, maybe. Yeah, I might. I don't want to get too close to that tree. But I got a good spot to put my tent up over there. Got a nice big tree to help protect me a little bit and have some shade. And you can see the Game and Fish Commission, or Bureau of Land Management, has been busy. They got it set up so you can't go past certain points. This cable runs all the way up to the main road, so that this is the only road that comes in you can get on. So, but I'm going to go ahead and get camp set up. I finally made it. Here I am. Might have a little bit of adverse weather, but I don't care. I think I can manage. A little rain ain't gonna kill me. I got a nice level spot to put my tent, which looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and break out my gear and start setting up camp and figure out where I'm gonna park the Jeep. I think I'm gonna back it up a little bit more. So I've got open, and there's already some wood in there that I can use. Some of it's a little burnt, but it'll still burn. There's a big old log right there I could burn in half if I want to keep the fire going all night, which I might do. I brought me a bottle. It's usually what I do at night when there's nothing to do. I'll sit around and sip my Southern Comfort. Contemplate what I'm going to do the next day. But anyhow, this is the spot. And what I plan on doing is, once I get camp set up and get all dug in, look at all the flowers growing. April showers bring May flowers, even in Arizona. Got the orange ones down there, and white ones, and these little yellow ones, and some of the cactus are flowering. Pretty nifty. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set up camp. But I plan on doing some metal detecting back off in here. I figured I'd break out the metal detector and see if I can find little flakes or something. A little bit of gold flake. Although this is called Silver Creek, probably for a reason. Probably a lot of galena up in them hills. You can see that hill over there has been washed out with erosion. Probably right down below that would be a good spot to check. There's another place up above. It looks like some quartz sticking out of the mountainside. It'd probably be better. I don't know if I'm going to walk that far. I've got a couple days here if I want to stay here that long. But this is my campground for the duration. Just thought I'd share this with you. Looks pretty sweet to me. Plenty of room. Set up my table and my tent. And I'm set for the week. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shut down and start getting things set up. Okay, so I'm all settled in pretty much. I just thought I'd give you a rundown of how I did this. Got my tent all set up, got camp ready to go. The only thing left is to get firewood. As far as I can tell, got the Jeep relatively unloaded. So, figured I'd go ahead and give you a rundown of the campsite and show you what I did. I've got things going. There's nothing complicated. Maybe I'll put on the hat cam. It's a little easier to hold than holding it by hand and showing you. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So I'm going to have to switch hats. I don't need the cowboy hat anyhow right now. That's usually my driving hat. Okay, that being said, hat cam is on. Time to do a walkthrough. Okay, basically all I did was set my tent up. I got me a chair. All my gear has been purchased over the last few months because I plan on going out and doing a lot more camping. In actuality, this should be a Coleman commercial. Because basically everything I have is Coleman, almost. The tent is a 7x9, I believe it is, or something like that. Not a big one. Can't stand up in it. It's good enough for one person. And believe me, there's a story behind that tent. I bought it for my wife and I. And when you get a queen-size mattress in there and 2 sleeping bags and 2 people, it is virtually impossible to get in and out of that tent because it's like walking on a waterbed. So this is the route I'm going with it. I'm going to get a bigger tent for us. This is going to be my personal tent for stuff like this. Yeah, Coleman's sleeping bag is a 30-degree sleeping bag, I believe. So most likely tonight it won't get no colder than 40, 35, 40. Most likely 40s, 44 or something. So I'll probably be sleeping outside the sleeping bag. My sleep system is a sleeping bag and a blow-up air mattress because I like the comfort. But I just thought I'd give you a rundown. I brought my little table, got me a Coleman stove. The reason I brought it is because basically when I'm car camping, I don't care what I carry. If I was backpack camping, it'd be different. But to try to fit all my backpack gear in there, I don't think so. So I got Coleman stove, I got my table set up. This is my kitchen. My water. Something in Arizona, you should always have water. And here's a couple little nice items I got. These things are just totally awesome. I bought this as a 4-pack off of Amazon. Cool, huh? Well, I've got 4 of them, so I kind of strategically place them. I've got one hanging inside the tent. That's my night light up there. And then tonight when it gets dark, I'll fire this one up. I got it hanging off the back of the tent. The reason I did that, you think I'm crazy, right? Instead of putting it on front. Because when I'm sitting over here in my chair, yeah, and I got that light going and I can adjust the light brightness. It's going to illuminate that tent. So I'll always be able to know where that tent is. So after I get done with a little bit of Southern Comfort, and I'm getting a little dizzy, I'll always know which direction to roll. Yeah, that's it. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Plus, okay, I got a Coleman lantern up here, which is my kitchen lantern, more or less, in case I need to cook it late at night. And it's an LED also. It's got 2 different settings. And it's just hanging from that tree above my table. So when I get ready to cook later, if I want to cook up some hot tea, got it whooped. Yeah. So basically I'm set up. The only thing I got to do now is get firewood. Oh, let me show you my secret weapon for getting firewood. A lot of people think I'm crazy, but like I said, I'm car camping. Ta-da! I got extra batteries, brand new batteries as a matter of fact. I bought new batteries for it just so that I would have power enough to, these are cool ones. They got the little LED light things that tell you how much charge they got. But yeah, this is my next journey before it gets dark. Looks like the sun's about, I still got a couple hours of daylight, 2.5 maybe. I don't know what time it is, I have to check, but I'm going to go ahead and collect some firewood and I'll be set for the night. Once I get my firewood set up, then I can go ahead and cook me some dinner. And I'm going to close up that tent because this is Arizona. One of the reasons I'll never sleep in Arizona without a tent or in even a camp trailer or something. I won't sleep on the direct ground. We have scorpions here. We also have snakes, and this is snake season. So what I do is I zip it up tight whenever I'm not getting in and out of it. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and collect my firewood and get set up for the night, and I will catch you a little bit later, and I'll show you the fantastic dinner I have planned. You're going to love this. Easy peasy. I know. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shut down for now. Save my battery. I got all day tomorrow and maybe the day after, so I've got plenty of time to do video. Isn't this a beautiful place though? I'm down in a canyon. I got cottonwood trees down here low. I'm in a green belt. There's grasses growing everywhere. There's flowers growing on a lot of the different bushes. And I'm not sure, but I think the cactuses might even have flowering on them. A little prickly pear cactus. I don't know. I have to find one and see what they're doing. But yeah, isn't this gorgeous? I mean, what more could you ask for? This is going to be a perfect little campsite for me. I kind of wish that fire pit wasn't there. But, oh well. Now I got 2 fire pits. And I'm going to use that one because it's the cleanest of the 2. Plus it's got some wood in there I can burn up already. Somebody left some a bit charcoaled, but it'll still burn and still it'll coal up, I should say. So anyhow, I'm going to shut down and go collect firewood, get myself set for the evening. I shall return. Here I give a progress report. I went out and collected my wood. If you look at the sky, we're probably 45 minutes before the sun hits that horizon over there, that hill. And it'll probably be an hour, maybe an hour and 20 minutes of daylight, actual light. So I figured it'd be a good time to give you an update. I got all my wood collected. This is what's going to be my fire tonight. Got my little bit bigger pieces and my little logs right there. That should be plenty enough for firewood to keep me going until 10 o'clock tonight or so. And probably enough to start up a fire in the morning, although I might not even do that because I have my stove. But I got my stove. So I'm going to go ahead and start cooking dinner, and I think it's in this one here. My snacks for later. A little peanut butter and crackers, and I have some beef ravioli for lunch tomorrow. That's what that's for. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do. And then I got my coffee and all that, all them makings. Let's get this. This is my jacket for later. I mean, it starts getting chilly. My little hoodie. I'll set that up here. My coffee creamer. Coffee. This is what I use usually when I'm out camping. There's enough coffee in there to last me a weekend. Little jar of sugar. Tonight dinner is going to be beef stew. This one here, I wanted to show off my new knife. I bought me a brand new Swiss Army knife. There's a story behind that. $32, you can't beat it. And the main reason, this is one of my main camping knives. I've always carried a Swiss Army knife with me. And that is one of the reasons why, because it has a can opener. That's how I'm going to get my dinner open tonight. And the story behind that is about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I went camping with the family, and I lost my other knife. So I was heartbroken. So I went ahead and ordered a new one. Because, like I said, this is one of those knives that you just can't live without, I think. Because of the can opener. And this little bugger's got a saw. My other one didn't have the saw. But has the knife blades. And the scissors. Gotta have the scissors. And the toothpick. And tweezers, which I lost a long time ago on my other knife. So now I got a fresh set of tweezers and a toothpick. But anyhow, just thought I'd show that off. But I got my dinner set up here. This is my lunch for tomorrow. What else do I got in here? Sardines. I love sardines, so that's part of my cracker snack, usually later on. So I'll leave one of those out. As you can see, these are herring fillets. Same kind of deal. I love my fish. So what I'm going to do, let's see, dig out my silverware. Where did I do with it? I think it's in here. No, it's not in here. That's where my booze is. I don't want to lose that. I know where the booze goes. There's a little tip I'll share with you. Ever go out camping, hiking, whatever you do, out and about, I always bring some of these. There's a little story behind that too. I went fishing one time. I took my son up to Lake Mary up towards Flagstaff, and for some reason or another, we got to camp. We actually loaded everything in the boat, floated the boat across the lake, got us a campground set up. By the time it was all said and done, I had the splittingest headache you ever saw. I actually ended up hopping in the boat, going back across the lake, hopped into my vehicle, and drove to town and bought some aspirin because my headache was so terrible bad. I don't know what happened to my... Looking for my silverware. Garbage bags. I always carry garbage bags, so I'll have something to put my trash in. Because I believe in pack it in, pack it out. Alright, what's going on here? Did I put it in another bag? I swore I put it in this bag. Ah, there we go. There's a little pouch in here I forgot about. Silverware. I'm going to go ahead and pack everything back away that I'm not going to eat or use. This is my dinner. I'm going to leave the crackers out. My sardines out. My booze for later. Southern Comfort. Yes, I sip a little Southern Comfort by the campfire. Anyhow, I just thought I'd share that with you. Oh, and these lanterns. I think I showed you these before. I've got one behind the tent, one in the tent. I've got my Coleman LED lantern up there which is my lantern for around the camp area. And I'll put one of these over here next to the Jeep. So I'll have a light by the Jeep. And that's how they adjust. You can make it bright or dim. And I always believe in can't have enough light in a campground. So I've always got a backup. I got lights in there and light there and light back there. I got a flashlight that I carry around in my pocket, an LED light that is one of them high beam things that I could probably shine it on that tree over there. That's how bright it is. But I just thought I'd give a heads up before it gets dark, because once it gets dark, this camera don't work very well. Although I might fire it up to see how well it picks up the campfire later. If I do, I'll go ahead and post that too. I wish somebody would have cleaned that up better. I might do that before I leave. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and do up my dinner before that sun gets down over the hill where it gets too dark to see. Of course, like I say, I've got plenty of light. I got plenty of firewood for later. When it gets a chill in the air and it's dark, I'll fire up the campfire. But until then, most likely you won't see me until the fire gets started. If it'll even work at night, we'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. Save some of this battery for tomorrow and the next day. I planned on 2 days out here, so if I'm out here 2 days, I'm going to need. Oh, and something I wanted to show you. You always wonder, if anybody ever wonders, you see that big cluster up there in the tree? That's not part of that tree. If you look real close, right there too, next to that, right next to the stump of the tree right there, there's another cluster of it. But that cluster right there, and that cluster right there, mistletoe. It grows wild in Arizona. If you look real close too, way at the top of that tree, there's a big old clump of it. Can't hardly see it through the branches. If I was on the other side of the tree, you'd see it. But yeah, that's mistletoe. That's where mistletoe comes from. Just so you know, just FYI, I should say. DYI. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shut down. Go ahead and eat my dinner. You got that beautiful sun dropping down over the hill over there. It'll probably be gone in 15 minutes. Okay. I promised I'd try my camera out at night just to see if it shows the fire. I think it does. It looks like it does. Fire's pretty bright. I done finished my dinner. Made me up a fresh cup of coffee. Not a pot, but a cup. Got my lights going. Wanted to show you how I light up that tent. That's that light in the back. I don't know if you can see it very well or not. But I got my lantern going over there. My kitchen's all closed up pretty much. All I got to do is pack away my food in the Jeep so it's safe. Got a light on the Jeep, so I know where it's at and I don't get lost. I just wanted to give you a view of my campsite at night. Yeah, that's it. Probably not very good. Couldn't pick it up very good, but I thought at least I'd try. Get some of that fire. Yeah, I got dark about 7:30. So I decided after dinner There's a little chill in the air. I might as well fire up the old fire. Get the old campfire going, and here we are. I'm going to sit down, drink a little Southern Comfort, and listen to the radio till bedtime. So I just thought I'd give you a heads up on my progress report for the day, or the evening. So you probably won't see me again because it's about 8 o'clock, and after a little bit of Southern Comfort and some music, relaxation, I'll be ready for bed. So you probably won't catch me again till morning. I just wanted to say good night to all, and thanks for watching my stream, my YouTube channel if you do. But yeah, there's my fire. So, okay, time to shut down. Okay, I thought I'd give a progress report. Sitting here in the shade of this tree, this turned out nice. Morning has come and gone. I've had breakfast already. I'm sitting here in a beautiful sunny day. I spent the morning calibrating and flying my quadcopter, so I'll have a little bit of an aerial view of the campsite. I got that all worked out. That was a fun thing. Oh, and I think I mentioned the other day I lost my knife and I bought a new one. Well, guess what? Lo and behold, I found my old one. And it's a bit wore out anyhow, so I needed a new one. But now I got two knives. Ain't that cool? But yeah, I figured I'd give you an update. I wanted to come out and get the quadcopter going, and I got it flying, so I'm happy with that. I got another battery so I can get one more flight out of it. And I did get some aerial view of the whole area, pretty much. I didn't want to push my luck. It's only supposed to last 10-12 minutes, so there's an airplane way up there going overhead. But yeah, this turned out to be an awesome camp. I'm really happy. I slept like a baby last night. Of course, after a pint of Southern Comfort, anybody would sleep like a baby, I think. 100 proof. Yeah, just so you know, I enjoyed my overnight camp out. I think I'm going to spend one more night, so I don't want to use up all my battery. That's one of the reasons I haven't turned the camera on yet. I figure I've got all day long. I still want to go out and do a little bit of metal detecting in one of these washes around here. You'll see the washes in the video, I'm sure, from the breeze, my new breeze. It was his first outdoor flight, so it turned out well, I think. Seemed to have. I didn't crash, didn't break it. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down, and appreciate you all stopping by if you're watching. I'm going to have quite a bit of video to edit, I'm sure, when this is all said and done, especially if I spend another night. So we will. There's my campsite down there. Broke camp this morning, headed home. I wanted to beat the heat. We're on the road again. Figured I'd do a follow-up. I spent 2 nights out there, 2 days. I flew the Breeze once. I hope the video took. I don't know if it was recording or not, and I'll find out when I get home. Start doing editing. It's going to make me mad if I didn't get video of it. So you'll see the video if it did come through. Hopefully it did. We'll see when I get home. But yeah, this is my trek home. I'm not going to record the whole thing, of course not. Cattle country. I hope I got some awesome pictures for everybody. I did take a bunch of pictures. If the video of my breeze didn't turn out, at least I'll have some good pictures to show everybody. So, Hyper Joe signing out. Thanks for watching.